Hello everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or whatever time you're watching this from. Now, my name is Mr. Leslie. Now, in our last video, we ended up at number 25. So, today we're gonna pick it from where we left off. So, we're gonna start from number 26. Now, this is the K53 South African theory question paper. So, here we have question and answers. So we're gonna be looking at each question and we're gonna be deciding which answer is the correct one and why the other one are wrong. So if you really like this content, please do make sure that you subscribe to this channel and also give this video a like if you think that this content will be any help for you. So let's begin. Number 26. This sign represents, so looking at this sign, right, is it a hospital, is it a resting place, or first aid post? So we can see here a bed here, so definitely this one is a resting place. Now moving on to the next question. When a vehicle is parked on the roadside during night, option A, the vehicle should be locked. B, the person having license to drive such a vehicle should be in the driver's seat. C, the park light should remain lit. Now when a vehicle is parked alongside the roads, now this is during night, so here is our keyword here. So during night, so the park light should remain lit, because if the park lights are off, other vehicles may not be actually able to see that vehicle, and that can lead to a collision. So if the vehicle is parked at night, the park light should remain lit so that other vehicles can clearly see you. Now number 28. The following sign represent, now is this a road closed, is it a no parking, or end of speed restriction? Now this one is what we call a D restriction sign. It signifies an end of a speed restriction. This means that each time you see this sign, you can now exceed previously imposed speed limit. Now moving on to number 29. Fog lights are used, option A, during nights. B, when there is a mist. C, when the opposite vehicle is not using dim lights. So we use fog lights when there is a heavy mist. Number 30. The following sign represents, so is it road narrows ahead, or narrow bridge ahead, or roads on both sides? Now the correct answer here is road narrows ahead. As you can see, here is the road, right? So the road is kind of narrowing here on both sides. Now moving on to the next question, which is question number 31. Zebra lines are meant for, option A, stopping vehicles. B, pedestrian crossing. C, for giving reference to vehicles. Now zebra lines are what are also called pedestrian crossings, and they are meant for pedestrians to cross. So this one is the correct answer here. Now moving on to number 32. The following sign represent, we can see this sign is a warning of a choo-choo right by this train here. So is it a railway station here, or is it a level crossing unguarded, or level crossing guarded? Well, this one is clearly a level crossing unguarded. Now move on to number 33. When an ambulance is approaching, allow passenger if there are no vehicles from front sides. No preference may be needed. C, the driver shall allow free passage by drawing to the side of the vehicle. Now when an ambulance is approaching, the driver has to allow the ambulance to pass by pulling over to the side of the road. So if the ambulance is approaching and it is sounding its siren, the driver should allow passage by drawing to the side of the road. Now this one is our correct answer here. Number 34. The following sign represent, now here if the sign, is it an entry through right side prohibited, or entry through left prohibited, or overtaking prohibited? Okay, so this sign may not be clear, but this one is an overtaking prohibited. As you can see, that shows overtaking here, right? So overtaking prohibited. 35. Red traffic lights indicate option A, vehicle can proceed with caution. B, stop the vehicle. C, slow down. So if you see a red traffic light, it definitely means that you should stop the vehicle immediately behind the stop line. So this one is the correct answer. Number 36. The following sign represent, here we have this triangle and an X inside the triangle. So is this a crossroad sign? Is it a no entry sign or hospital sign? So this one is a crossroad sign. By this X, it definitely means that it's a crossroad, right? So it's a warning of the crossroad ahead. Now moving on to the next question. Number 37. Parking a vehicle in front of entrance of a hospital. Option A is proper, is improper, or C is proper if no parking sign is not approved. Well, it is improper because here you're talking about an entrance of a hospital, so it's a busy area, right? So definitely you should not park your vehicle in front of a hospital because ambulance may come in and they want to rush the patient for an emergency medical attention or something like that, and if you have your vehicle parked in front of the hospital, that may be improper. Now moving on to number 38. The following sign represent, is it a restriction, ends or no entry or no overtaking? Well, this one is what we call a no entry sign. Number 39. Where the slippery road sign is seen on the road, the driver shall, option A, reduce the speed by changing the gear, apply brakes, proceed in the same speed. Now if you see the slippery road sign, what should you do? Definitely you need to reduce speed, right? So you reduce speed by changing the gear. So at that point you are to change down from a high gear to a low gear. And also there is a great amount of caution that is required there for you to navigate a slippery road. Now moving on to number 40. The following sign represent, so here we're looking at the sign, right? Option A, may turn to the left. B, compulsory go ahead or turn left. C, side road left. So here we are looking at a side road, right? So the sign definitely means the side road. Now here is the side road, so the side road is on the left. Now if the side road was here, it will be side road right. So this is the correct answer here.